Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you have already read by the title, we're going to be spilling some tea about a school I once went to. I am not gonna be taking the school's name. So if you're OG, you already know which school it is. And I'm just like getting straight into the video, no BS. Like, I really want to like rant and like give you all the truth about most Indian schools and Indian teachers and Indian education system. Like, I'm only 21 and like, you're gonna be like, I'm not even 21 yet, but like you're gonna be like, oh, so you know anything about the world and all that. But I sure have been a student and I know what the Indian education system puts you through. So I am gonna get right into it and let's talk about it. So, starting with the first point, I went to this school like till my elementary, like I finished my elementary there almost, and please do not be commenting the name of the school because I really don't want to get sued. But yeah, and I was there from like the beginning till my elementary almost got over, and I left the school after that because obviously the place had become extremely intolerable. And yeah, so basically, firstly, I would like to address the fact that I'm not trying to influence anybody saying that you should leave school, you should, like, I don't know, rebel against school or anything like that. I'm just telling you my personal experiences of what went down when I was in that school. So I'll tell you, like, the major problems started mainly when I was in 5th to 6th grade and 7th grade. Those 3 years, like, I evidently remember because before that I don't remember much. Plus, we were children, so like didn't have much of an opinion about things, right? But yeah, so first I would like to talk about my 6th grade. Now, in 6th grade, I remember this particular thing incident in my head. One of these kids, I think she was a she I was it was a girl, yeah, it was a girl. And she we were basically told to tie ponytails if we had like short hair, and if we had like long hair we had to tie pigtails, and if we had very long hair we had to tie like double pigtails. Like, ew, that shit's disgusting, honestly. I mean, it looks so ugly. But yeah, so me and like my friends were in the class when this was happening, and she basically, my teacher called out this girl, and she literally held her pigtail like this, and she goes like, why don't you have oil in your hair? Yes, guys, like, she picked her out for why don't you have oil in your hair. And I thought it would just be, like a little bit of scolding and like, I don't know, writing a note in her diary or whatever for her parents to read. But this is where the cheapness of the teacher came out. She literally had a coconut oil parachute bottle in her locker, which looked like it was so old and worn out. Like, it really looked like it was out there expired. And she literally poured it on this girl's head. Like, can you believe that? Tell me you are as shook as I am right now, or I was, because that shit's disgusting. Firstly, you are humiliating her in front of the entire class. You're embarrassing her. And have you all ever thought, okay, I'm not trying to be fancy here, but I'm being like really practical. What if this female has an allergy to the oil? What if this female gets a headache to that oil? Because I know literally any other hair oil gives me a headache. So I can imagine, like, this woman didn't think twice, didn't take her permission, didn't even ask, just straight up poured oil. And she like really poured a lot of oil on this female's head, and I felt so bad for this female. Like, I was like, I just hope I never have to be in this situation ever, because I hated putting oil, and I used to put like Livon serum instead of oil to school, and my parents were okay with that. So yeah, and this was the first toxic incident that happened. Now you are starting to realize that what a hell of a school I was in. Now, this was the most sexist school ever. And when I tell you, I'm not exaggerating, because they had certain rules. I get it, every school has certain rules of decorum and dress code. So we had uniforms for everybody, and basically they had this rule that your skirt needs to be below your knee, but they did not mention how much below your knee. It would just like, it has to be a little bit over your knees or whatever. So I don't know what's up with these teachers, but they focused more on how the girl looks than how, you know, the education is or how they're teaching. Like, they straight up remove their frustration almost on the students, and especially I feel like the girls in that school, I feel sad for them, because I feel like we were all so like, we were like victims. So I remember one of these days I was in my uniform and my skirt was like right below my knees. There was no issue, I remember. And this female teacher, who already had a grudge on me because she thought I have an attitude problem, she walks up to me, and mind you, the only reason she used to pick on me is because I was dating a guy who was older to me. We'll talk about this in a little bit, but yeah, so she picked on me that particular day in the assembly, literally, and she pulls me out literally when everyone's standing in the queue, and she goes like, what are you trying to implement, what are you trying to show, like what are you trying to, you know, like she was basically trying to insult me and say that I am acting like a hoe. She just didn't say it with her words, but it was like so evident the way she was speaking. And I just like felt like so attacked, and I felt so sexualized for absolutely no reason. Like, can you believe like a 12-year-old feeling sexualized, being sexualized by their teacher, that to a female teacher, like just because the length of the skirt is not appropriate for her, but it's appropriate for the standards of the school. Like, it's a freaking school in Bombay, you guys. Can you believe it, that they have people with such orthodox mentality in the teaching business? Like, I feel like such people shouldn't be in the teaching business, because all they care about are the superficial things anyway. So yeah, I basically felt super attacked, and I told my parents about this, and they actually wrote a note in my diary, and my parents were like, what the fuck? Like, at that point they did not realize that the teachers were sexualizing the students so much and being, I don't know, all sorts of inappropriate with the students, you know what I'm saying? So this was this was the second incident. Now let's come to the third incident. They had a problem with females putting clips in their hair. Have you seen those reels where people talk about can't make a wife out of a hoe, whatever, and you'll see a lot of them being about Indian teachers? Similarly, literally they implemented that we were a hoe because I put three extra why am I fumbling? So they literally implemented that I'm a hoe because I put three extra clips, tic tac freaking clips on my head. Can you believe that, guys? That is so disgusting. Like, I sound so calm right now because I really don't want to like get angry, because once I get angry, I swear to God, I'll do something stupid. Like, I really will get angry. I'm just trying to be as calm as possible while telling you this story. Now, about the whole boyfriend thing. So I was basically dating somebody who was 1 year older to me and was in the same school. Now, all the teachers kind of found out, and I was one of those first people to start dating, I would say. Not the first, but like I would say, like there was just a lot of, like a bunch of people, a handful of people who were dating. Majority of them weren't, and my teacher had like a huge issue with that. I mean, look, I get it that you're concerned. So if you're really concerned, you should be talking to my parents or whatever if you're really that concerned, instead of being so immature and picking on a 12-year-old. Like, girl, seriously, where is all this boiling frustration coming from? Because all along, I have grown up thinking that these teachers obviously had some really bad issues with their families, or at their home, or with themselves, or some sort of insecurities, to be so toxic with their students. It's almost like they need therapy, because that is not the way you behave. And I'm pretty sure even till this date, like the people studying in that school can tell you that it's a very toxic school. And they have all sorts of bizarre rules. their rules pertain more to dressing, how the girls dress, rather than the decorum and your general behavior as a student. Like, they give little shit about that, but a lot of shit about how much skin you're showing, how you look, and all of that. They even had a problem with people applying a lip balm. Like, I was like, girl, it's transparent and it's literally just to moisturize my lips. If you think like the most basic things in life are like, I don't know, fancy and like fake, then I don't know what kind of household they come from where they don't even apply lip balm, or they consider that if their children apply lip balm, they're trying to act like a hoe or something. Like, girl, what is your issue? Like, come here, let's talk. Like, honestly, I would say that to them right now. Because and so, about the whole boyfriend incident, they would basically separate all the girls and guys that were dating, and they would treat us differently than the people who were innocent because they weren't dating, like, or whatever, they didn't find out that they were dating. And they would pick on us in assemblies in the class. I remember this one time, my computer teacher literally just calls out to me, and she's like, I want to check your bag. And she's sitting right like in the class front of everybody. She picks on just me, and and first of all, how the fuck are these people allowed to invade your privacy like that? Like, I'm not even consenting her to check my bag and put things out of my bag. She literally takes my bag and she's taking out my books, my tiffin, my whatever. And girl, like, what? She actually even went to the point of removing my sanitary pad and keeping it on the teacher's desk while she was removing the other things. So it just makes me feel like these females are so insensitive. And I can probably understand, you probably get like peanuts as salary, so maybe you're just removing frustration about that. But girl, if you're not happy with your job, please don't be here. Like, don't be victimizing and traumatizing people. Because what, it's been around 6-7 years to these incidents, and it still freaking is in me. I remember everything the way it was. So you can imagine how freaking toxic this fucking school was. And let me like get started with the students. There was not a problem just with the teachers. The students here were shallow as hell. They were just like the teachers. They like to gossip, they like to backstab on people, they like to snitch on people, they like to, actually go and tell the teacher all the gossip about another student to look good. Like, these were the kind of students. I'm not like generalizing, but most of them were like that. And I don't know, like, these were the nerds of the school who would act like that. And today, you know who you are. There are a lot of those kids who messaged me on my Instagram or like try to get in contact with me. And I'm like, sis, you lost your chance, okay? Like, you were so pathetic as a human being. What do you think? Just because I'm in a better place in life right now, so you can just walk in and say hello? Like, no, get your freaking ass out of my life. Like, do not even. What is this audacity, honestly? And that is about that. And I know I sound so annoyingly calm, but I just don't. I'm like so over it that I don't feel angry anymore about such things. Like, I might get angry if I like start talking loudly or whatever about it and ranting, but like, I just want to keep it cash so that y'all don't get scared and see my crazy side. But yeah, I till this date feel like it was the most obnoxious school I've ever heard of. It was the most disgusting school. The uniform was shit. I actually wanna. I think my mom might have like a uniform, and I really want to cut it up right in front of the camera, but I just don't wanna reveal the school because you'll probably come to know about the school if I bring the uniform. So yeah, and I'm so glad I left that school, that toxic freaking place, and I'm glad whoever left that place, because I don't think people grew from that place. They just became very manipulative and toxic for the most part. And um, that school was not a school, it was just a shithole. And I'm gonna be so direct about this. Like, less of an education institution, more of a, I don't know, women's correcting center or what, like something that existed probably like 60 years ago or something like that. It's like that school is stuck in time for the worst reasons. Like, girl, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm sorry if you guys study in that school. Like, I seek therapy. I know you'll need it. I did. Like, I've talked about this incidents to so many people because, like, it's the worst shit that any student could be put through, literally, like, humiliating people in front of everybody, embarrassing them. And then the fucking students would laugh, like, mindlessly. Like, don't they understand that they could also be in that position? Like, really? And there were times where they would confiscate our diaries. Like, they would just take it and keep it with them, and those were our personal diaries. Oh, wait, let me tell you all, there was another incident where me and my best friend's diaries were taken, and she literally read it out loud. Yeah, she did that. The audacity. And right now, when I look back at it, I'm not embarrassed, but like, obviously, as a kid back then, I was really embarrassed. She's literally reading my private diary, my personal diary out loud. And I just pity the kids of these teachers, because what hellhole they must be going through. I mean, we tolerated these teachers 6-9 hours of the day. Those kids, they have to live with such mothers, with such fathers. I feel so bad. I'm sorry if your parents are like that. Like, maybe try to correct them, maybe try to tell them that they're wrong. I don't know. Or maybe they'll smack you in the head, for all I know. Like, don't try. I don't think you can correct such manipulative, toxic, ugly ass people. What else am I supposed to say? So that's about my school rant. I know this became a little long, but so that's it about this story time about my toxic freaking school. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this, and I hope some of y'all relate, because I know a lot of Indian schools are like this. So if y'all do, comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I would love to know your thoughts. And if you want to see more story times, if you have any suggestions, put it down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.